nowadays are very often produced by producing a tube with such a machine. You make a tube. After the tube is ready, you go to a drawing bench with a very high power and you draw it with a very strong force through a die. And with this die you make a kind of a cold deformation. This increases the strength and the ductility of this material. Then you have a cutter or a saw. And then usually after this step you have a CNC machine or less to machine it. In case if you would like to combine different alloys, maybe like here, maybe like yellow and white gold. You see here, this is now yellow, white, yellow. This is a machine. We put the yellow, the white, and the yellow inside the machine. The machine heats the metal to a temperature when the metal starts to get a little bit soft. Usually it's a temperature like 700–800 degrees Celsius. So of course the metal must not melt, of course. And then we create a certain pressure. So, and if we push these rings together, it starts to weld together. We call it diffusion bonding or diffusion melting. That's a typical process for the wedding ring. That's some steel casting machines, more for foundries. For steel, palladium and platinum, we have the need to use ceramic crucible. While for silver and gold, usually we use graphite crucible.
Графитовые тигли для стали, платины, палладия, керамические.
Ceramic crucibles can be made of aluminum oxide, silicon oxide, or zirconium oxide, many. A very big market in Europe or in America is right now the recycling industry. This morning we had some discussion about this market. You know, I think maybe it's because the young generation doesn't like maybe to have the gold rings anymore. So if they get maybe some rings from the grandmother, they give it back to such a kind of recycling company and they get cash. So this is really a booming industry in Europe and in America. Big business. Our machines you use to melt all the different alloys, usually to one ingot. Because this kind of companies, they collect many different jewelry items. Maybe a ring, a bracelet, chain. Every item can be made in a different alloy.
Различные сплавы, различные компоненты, различные лигатуры. Задача этой машины сплавить все вместе и получить единственный слиток для последующей обработки афинажа и извлечения чистого золота.
So if you have this kind of a bag of many different items, you can check the weight but you have no idea how many gold is inside. Rough idea you have, but not exact. So if you get to a refinery, you never know if they give you the correct amount of money. That's why people like to melt all these scrap and pour it into an ingot, like a bar. But of course, this ingot must be homogeneous, of course. So on every point, we must accept the same content of gold.
Одинаковые пробы. Уже слиток будет впоследствии после плавки, полученный слиток будет иметь одну единственную пробу. Тогда мы сможем сделать анализ и узнать, сколько чистоты содержится в данном.
So, if you have the block, then you can analyze this kind of a block. Now you know exactly how many gold, how many silver, platinum, palladium is inside, so you can calculate the exact value of this block. This is a typical application. Another application of our machine is to cast, how you call it, bullions, like gold bullions, gold bars, 100 gram, 500 gram, or 1 kilogram. You also can produce with this system coins. Maybe you know this kind of Kriegerrand or maple leaf or this kind of coins. The way they produce this kind of coins is maybe a little bit similar to wedding ring productions. You use a continuous casting machine to produce a sheet. That's step number one. Step number two is kind of a rolling mill to reduce the thickness. Very precise. Usually step number three is a kind of, I don't know the exact expression, we call it like a mirror rolling mill. So you have a kind of a mirror appearance, mirror surface, so really a very shiny surface. Then step number four is a press to cut the shape of this ingot, maybe round like this. And the next step is then to stamp it, to get the relief on it. Yeah? This is a typical process of maybe coins, gold and silver, or the ingots, the bars, the bullions, also in silver or origin. The rolling mill has a very, very smooth rollers, very smooth. Walze, yes, walze, yes. A special walze. Usually the normal walze is more rough. Yeah. But this, we call it like a spiegel. Very nice, very smooth, shiny, very shiny. And they have a special walze, which is also polished. So that's why.
То есть это уже следующий этап. Сначала черновой прокат, потом.
So this kind of a valve is used for the last step.
То есть сначала прокат десятки, допустим, получаем пятерку, 5 миллиметров.
Ну, конечно, все делали. Только вы не получаете.
Последующий этап, это зеркальные волны.
Ну нету таких. В России, по крайней мере, я не встречал. Вот, и...
У вас какие волны?
Ну, у нас валы, какие там, они 250 миллиметров шириной, говоря, Димая. Вот. И там зеркальной пластики, конечно, нет.
Это не зеркальные, есть итальянские, которые мы продавали.
И обычно после прокатки делается вырубка, а потом полируется на станке.
Может быть, какие коллекционные монеты?
Сделаем это все, конечно, но полируем вручную заготовку.
Okay. That's not so normal way. I think it takes more time to polish each